Hey everybody, this is David B69, and today we are trying to avoid a sweep to the Cleveland Indians. Didn't think this would actually be occurring, but it has, and we just got to turn it around with a victory today. We got Wheeler on our hill, and yeah, it's like we got a nice lineup, so hopefully we'll be able to turn this one around and get a W on the board. Questions are abounding on what kind of pickups I should make, what kind of changes should be done. It's really a hard case. I mean, it's like Stott is only hitting 199 for us with 4 home runs, 25 RBIs. Baum is doing well. He's hitting 246 with 3 home runs and 27 RBIs. Could they be doing better? Yes. But how much better? It's really hard to say. They're still young. They're still learning. Realmuto's having a good season. Turner's having a really solid season. Harper is having a tremendous season. Castellanos is playing well, and so is Schwarber, except for his average. But we all know his average problem in real baseball. So that is what it is. So let's get to playing today's game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the Cleveland Guardians are in position to sweep this 3-game series with a win. So Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, Touki Toussaint. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
The afternoon for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. That misses, and we're underway. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swings through that one, 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 0-2. On the ground to first. Naylor takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Bryce Harper, 4 for 8 in the series so far. Good eye right there. That one misses. 2-0.
2-0.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And now Miles Straw. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. Kwan around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. There's a strike. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now Teoscar Hernandez in there for strike one. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Straw, the runner at second with one away, sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Straw around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Josh Naylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That one's in there. That's strike one. That's through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they end up with a runner at third. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Trey Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. To third. Zips it across, and they get Turner for the out. And now it is JT Realmuto. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Line drive, base hit.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Righty to the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. Chris, Zach Wheeler's turned into one of the best pitchers in the National League, if not all of baseball. He's been an all-star. In 2021, he finished runner-up in the National League Cy Young Award race to Corbin Burns. He's got nasty stuff. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the catch for the out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
George Valera, batting with one down, takes a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Bo Naylor stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball, third base side. Out towards left center. Schwarber on the run. Reaching for it and brings it in. Guardians go top half of the third inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And there's the strike. Bohm in his fourth year, 26 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And downstairs. Pitch misses outside, and a count 2-1. And he deals. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now a full count.
Full count.
Back to the mound. Rosario tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Naylor throws to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Strike one. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won a Gold Glove last season. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To short, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
Now batting.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
On the ground to third, and they tag him out. Guardians lead 1. They're up 2-0. Start of the 4th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Toussaint back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now here is Harper. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Kwan moving back. Racing back some more. Booyah! Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. His 38th of the year, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On the nailer. They get 2. And here is C.J. Cron. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a line drive to left field. Kwan puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez.
The designated hitter, Oscar.
That's a slider for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. But foul. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. Score remains 2-2. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott.
Bryson.
All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Now batting.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
In the dirt. Naylor down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And now it's even up. Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Marsh into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Marsh on at second with 2 down. That one lifted to left. Schwarber out of the play. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, George Valera. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next, double steal. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate for 2 now.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here is Miles Straw. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
Oh, that's out.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The other way. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Ramirez in the box again, takes a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He'll touch them all. His 23rd of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Out to center. Marsh on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they move out in front. Top of the 6th inning. And now here is Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Bryce Harper to the plate, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt. On to first. Harper retired. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Trey Turner now. His righty-lefty splits there. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Turner Measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 6 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. Here's Josh Naylor.
Guardians, the first baseman, Josh
The
Naylor.
wind of the pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Kicks and deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Valera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT
Toussaint back to work. Ground ball Naylor. Steps on first for the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, C.J. Cron. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
On a line, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Bohm having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eli Morgan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Karinchak warming up as well. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Philadelphia.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eli Morgan.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. Here comes Bohm around third. Rosario with a relay throw, and he's in there as 3 runs come in.
How about that? Clears the bases. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. There's a strike. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And delivers outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
A laser to left base hit. In to score from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. The throw to second is offline.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So 2 down. Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
On the mound now, Trevor Stephan. He last pitched 2 days ago. Foul ball. This one smacked out to left center. Diving, and he can't make the play. One run's in. Here comes Harper around third. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now, JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. In the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
There's a strike. Checks a swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next pitch is downstairs. And here it comes. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1. On the ground to short, Turner. Sends it to first. And Ramirez is set down. Inning over. 1 left for the Guardians. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 8th. And now for the Phillies, C.J. Cron. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. This is Bryson Stott.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. And another ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and a nice inning of work there as he sets it. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Bellotto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to first, Crone takes it himself, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Here's the 0-2. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. He was late there, strike 1. De Los Santos, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand hitter waits. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Quan settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. Fly ball down the line. Quan heads after it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the Phillies DH, Nick Castellanos. First pitch, and he just misses. And he takes a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch just misses. Kimbrell, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Valera in the box now, takes strike one. Lifted in the air, out to left. Schwarber settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight.
Over to Turner for one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage the finale of this three-game series.
After that save, he's only one away from 400 in his career. I mean, he's an artist out there on the mound, and hopefully he keeps painting out there for a long time.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
And that was a majorly good salvaged win that we really needed. A huge comeback as well. And it was a lot of fun to play. So I hope it was as much fun to watch. Until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Guardians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.